Matter on a substance. कैसे? By in the form of figures, words, letters. कुछ भी सब्सटेंस होने दो. आप लोग कभी ग्रेवयार्ड में गए क्या? देखा है ना ग्रेवयार्ड? एक जमाने में मुझे बहुत शौक था ग्रेवयार्ड में जाने का, बहुत शौक था. आप बोलेंगे क्यों? पागल हुआ था? नहीं, पागल नहीं हुआ था मैं बताता हूं क्यों. If you go to different places anywhere in the world, go to the graveyard, what masterpieces are there? मार्बल में रहता है, पत्थर में रहता है, किसमें भी रहता है, क्या ब्यूटीफुली लिखा हुआ रहता है. Here lies a lawyer and a gentleman. That's on a graveyard. It is about a lawyer only, Baba. So वो जो है ना ग्रेवयार्ड में, वो पत्थर, वो तो गया, मर गया लॉयर. जेंटलमैन भी गया बेचारा साथ में. एवरीबडी वाज वंडरिंग, 2 आदमी है इसमें. बट व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट इज कि ये जो प्लाक है ना, व्हाट इज इट? डॉक्यूमेंट है भाई. Matter on a substance. One mad Irani will come there to read. Intended to be read. So, only then it becomes documental. नहीं, it doesn't become documental. Definition अभी तक पुरानी हो गई. It is supposed to be produced for the inspection of the court. This is where the judge comes in. I have had the courage of telling one judge, how is it that you admitted this whole digada of documents? How did you do that? इसका मुंह देख के किया गया. The lawyer was known to be corrupt. इसका मुंह देखा. This is the way I argue. इसका मुंह क्या तेरे मुंह पे लिखा था क्या ये रेलेवेंट है करके? हैव यू सीन एनी डॉक्यूमेंट? आई वांट टू नो. डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन. वो तो कचरे के पेटी में से लाया है. was my statement to the judge. Of course, I did lose the matter in his court, but I succeeded in the appellate court immediately. And I was angry and I wanted to let everybody know, the lawyer as well as the judge. Why? Because I knew the law. I knew what is a document. The judge did not know. That is why I told all of you, you must know your law as far as this is concerned. No bakwas. Produced for the inspection of the court. तू क्या बैठ के वहाँ बकवास कर रहा है मेरे साथ? मैं भी ऑफिसर हूँ कोर्ट का. इसने दिया, तूने ले लिया, खा गया. फेस वैल्यू क्या और क्या? Red wanted to hit me. So angry. What do you mean? Well, I mean what I'm saying. If you don't still understand, I'll explain to you. Produced for the inspection of the court. The court is not a kachra kundi that you bring any piece of paper and throw it there. So, matter on substance by means of figures or any one or together anything which is put on that substance. The matter is put on that substance by a person with an intention that it should be read. तो वो डॉक्यूमेंट होता है. एग्जाम्पल, what is not a document? Matter on a substance हो सकता है but document नहीं हो सकता. When I was in my heydays in Symbiosis Law College, when I was teaching, students तो कुछ बोल नहीं सकते हमको, हम कुछ भी बोलते. मैं वैसे ही बोलूँ आपको, वही स्टाइल में बताऊँ क्या बोलने का मैं, कि नहीं? Shall I use some refined language? I used to tell them, शेण माहिती आहे का तुम्हाला? शेण शेण माहिती आहे का नाही? नसेल तर मी तुम्हाला आत्ता हातात आणून दाखवतो. हे असं बोलायचं नाही. आणि आत्ता पण आम्ही येतं तिथं फार असणार समस्या. सो आय टेक दॅट शेण, मार दिया बोर्ड पे. मैटर शेन, substance, document. Why no? Why no? Because my intention was not that this matter or the substance should be read. It was not in the form of letters and figures. Therefore, it is matter not substance. Therefore, it is not document. Clear? You will never forget it. When you sit on the chair and document आएगा तुम बोलेंगे वो शेर है ना? कभी चुकणार नहीं. So document clear that. Now we go to 60 onwards. चश्मा किधर गया? हाँ. ये don't अच्छा बोलो. Not yet.
Somebody throws that down on the thing, write something on it with that intention for the person to post it and leave it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. That is matter on substance, intended to be read. होता है ना, मैं कहाँ नहीं बता रहा हूँ, क्यों नहीं? Oh yes, a caricature, a painting, anything. Boss, it is no doubt. But the manner in which I did it was not documented, because I never intended it to be read. Maybe it was only my frustration that came out. You can read the frustration.
For the purpose of recording that matter, and it is to be proven that you have intentionally thrown the shame on someone's wall.
What? Thrown on someone? No. Thrown on the blackboard only.
On the blackboard. If it is actually to that, you have thrown that shame on the blackboard, then whether it is documented or not, because that can be used for the recording of that matter.
Whether I intended it to be read.
One more thing is there in...
No, you read the definition, please.
Yes. Document means any matter expressed or described upon any substance by means of letters, figures or lines, or by more than one of those means, intended to be used or which may be used for the purpose of recording that matter.
Yes. Not recording that matter, for the purpose of?
Recording of that matter.
Okay. So?
Then this can be used for recording of the matter that you have shown that share on that board.
No. It is not by means of letters, figures and I do not know whether you all know about buns in bakeries. Hot cross bun. वो क्या है वो cross जो है वो कितना वो how many trays are gone inside वैसा है वो. So number of buns which are there are marked on that particular thing. That's all. वो कच्चे इस पे थोड़ा बेकरी का समझता है मुझे. They mark a cross hot cross bun. On a tree, there is a marking done. I love you, I love you. कितना होता है ना आप लोग जानते हैं. They destroy those trees. Idiots, they are all. It is not supposed to be expressed by destroying a tree. The beauty of the tree also goes and the tree itself suffers. So, Those are matters on substance, and they are documents because they are intended to be read. Only then can it become evidence if it is proved subsequently. That proof is something else. Okay? What is proved also is defined. You want to know? Yes, see it. Sorry. So a fact is said to be proved when, after considering the matters before it, the court either believes it to exist or considers its existence so probable that a prudent man ought, under the circumstances of a particular case, to act upon the supposition that it exists. So there are two methods in which a fact gets proved. One is you believe in its existence. Second is probability. Okay, a prudent man, see this is fundamental in the Evidence Act also. Proved, disproved, and then not proved. Proved में क्या है? Okay, that first part of it, that a fact is said to be proved when, after considering the matters before the court either believes it to exist, एक, or this is the second part, considers its existence so probable. Everything cannot be full proof ना, probability पे आ जाती है. तो ये probability testing कैसा करने का? तो prudent man को पकड़ने का. Prudent man means other than Irani. Anybody other than Irani is prudent. Clear? You can call me anything but prudent. Anyway. Each one has got a name in his life. Nobody's called me prudent, not even my own mother. So, two parts to that particular definition. You believe in its existence, हो गया, proved. Probability में आ गया, you're not believing in its existence, but still you want to believe in its existence. तो क्या करने का? Put yourself in the place of a prudent man and think. कि बाबा, prudent man believe करेगा क्या उसका existence में? And if you come to the conclusion, yes, prudent man will believe in the existence of that particular fact, it is proved. Now, disproved is totally opposite of that. Very simple. The definition of disproved is totally opposite of that. You don't believe it exists, gaya. Disprove हो गया. The other is probability पे आ गया. फिर वापस prudent man. Prudent man will not believe in its existence. Not proved क्या होता है? Class. I'm not going to say what my friend DK told me. In our social lives, we have the males, the females, and we have got some others other than the males and females. Oh, bata wahi hai, oh, not proved. Neither proved nor disproved is. I have to give credit to the person who has done it. I cannot take credit for something which I have not thought originally. My friend thought it originally. I can't forget it, you should not forget it. That is not proved. Na yahan ka, na wahan ka. There are cases where the burden of proof lies on a particular person to establish a document, and the idiot lawyer does not know also that he is supposed to establish, it is his burden to establish that document. If he fails to prove that document in a court of law, his case fails. That is not proved. Document was on record, but prove nahi kiya. Therefore, documentary evidence becomes important. Now, once you know what is a document definition mein, You know also what is hearsay. You know that evidence दोनों होता है, ओरल एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्री होता है. डॉक्यूमेंट्री बोले तो इंस्पेक्शन ऑफ द कोर्ट आ गया. Then we go to the chapter of documentary evidence. See, simple it is. I'll tell you how you must work as a lawyer. I will give you my secret. बहुत सिंपल है. कोर्ट में जाने का, अपना केस है ना, कोर्ट में जाने का. Go through the documents of the other side. पूरा. तो पहला अपना दिमाग चलेगा कि डॉक्युमेंट है क्या नहीं, है ना. शेन आहेत का नाही तर बघायचं पहिलं. कोर्टाने पाहिलं नाही, पहिला आपण नाही बघायचो. कोर्टाने त्या माणसाचं तोंड पाहिलं होतं, माहिती आहे ना, वकिलाचं तोंड. Then you must pick and choose. Suppose there are 3 or 4 or 5 documents over there. You must know कि डॉक्यूमेंट्स के कितने वैरायटी होते हैं. पहले तो मैटर एंड सब्सटेंस तो समझ गए आपको. फिर कोर्ट के अंदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स कितने हो सकते हैं, ये दिमाग मिलाने का हमेशा. कितने हो सकते हैं. नोटिस होती है ना, ऐसा अपन बोलते हैं ना, नोटिस है, अरे वो सेल्डेड है, अरे वो ऐसा है, वो सब डॉक्यूमेंट देखते हैं. नाउ अप्लाई योर माइंड लीगली कि लीगली ये कैसा टाइप ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंट है, उसको एविडेंस क्या लगने वाला है प्रूव करने के लिए. मीन्स कि ये प्राइमरी एविडेंस है क्या, कि ये सेकेंडरी एविडेंस है. देन योर माइंड विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग. अरे उसके पास 3 डॉक्यूमेंट है ना, वो ओरिजिनल में नहीं है उसके पास, वो तो मेरे दोस्त के पास है, या तो मेरे पास है, या तो किसके पास है, चोरी हो गया. अपने को सब अपना दिमाग चल रहा है, तो उसको वहां डिफिकल्टी आने वाली है ना. दैट इज डिपेंड्स अपॉन फैक्ट्स ऑफ ईच केस. बट यू स्टार्ट अप्लाइंग योर माइंड लाइक दिस इन अ केस एज जजेस, एज लॉयर्स. दैट इज माई इंस्पेक्शन ऑफ द कोर्ट. उसका मीनिंग ही वो होता है. मीन्स द कोर्ट इज सपोज टू सी वेदर इट इज प्राइमरी एविडेंस और सेकेंडरी एविडेंस. Why? Because only primary evidence is allowed to be led and proved before a court of law. वो नहीं होगा तो फिर सेकेंडरी की बात आती है. वो नहीं हो सकता है, नहीं है, so you have to prove that fact कि नहीं है. This is where the catch is of a good lawyer. Your mind has been applied. तो उसके पास 3 डॉक्यूमेंट वो प्रूव कर सकता है, उसके पास ओरिजिनल है, विटनेस भी है, सब. देयर आर अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स आल्सो, यू नो, डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हिच आर रिक्वायर्ड टू बी इन राइटिंग, डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हिच आर रिक्वायर्ड टू बी अटेस्टेड, डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हिच आर रिक्वायर्ड टू बी रजिस्टर्ड, है ना. ये सब चीज का प्रूविंग का मेथडोलॉजी है ना, वो दिया है इन द एविडेंस एक्ट. So you see, you should be so happy that nothing is going to be done according to the whims and fancies of the court or the face value of a lawyer in a trial court. I mean, you should be proud of yourself if you know the evidence act. So you will say document. कैसा प्रूव करेंगे मैं देखता हूं. क्यों? Because your mind will start applying ये primary evidence है क्या नहीं. So you know what is a document. You know it is supposed to be inspected by the court. The court is supposed to know whether it is primary evidence or secondary evidence. There are some documents in respect of which notice is required to be given under section 66 of the Evidence Act for production to the other side. वो नहीं प्रोड्यूस करेगा प्राइमरी एविडेंस तो फिर आपको राइट मिलता है सेकेंडरी एविडेंस लीड करने. ऐसे ही आपने प्रूव किया सेकेंडरी एविडेंस, तो वो प्रूव नहीं होता है. सब गधे होते हैं. सब गधे होते हैं. You are supposed to do this first. If you don't notice it, you will be kicked in the appellate court. So keep a watch. Keep a watch whether it is primary evidence. Keep a watch whether you are supposed to now lead evidence by secondary evidence. There is no other type of evidence. Then a document which, according to law, is required to be attested. You know what is attested, na? You are all lawyers now. Know what is attested, na? Attested म्हणजे एक कोई one smart guy who is there to identify the signatures of the persons who have executed the document. Execution म्हणजे जिसका माल है वो साइन कर रहा है और जिसने लेने वाला है वो साइन कर रहा है. वो एग्जीक्यूटर्स होते हैं. विल के अंदर एक ही होता है बेचारा जो मरने वाला होता है. मरने के बाद में सब लफड़े शुरू होते हैं. फिर ये सब इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. अटेस्टिंग विटनेसेस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. Therefore he selects. Not only selects, but section 63C, you see. Section 63C of the Succession Act, you please see. When you make a will, see.